I'm a weirdo, be warned. And yes, I have great teeth and smile. Girls go after looks on these apps. A 6 would typically get a Chris Hemsworth. I typically attract a 3 out of 10. I'm like, well, that makes sense. All the good ones are married, now stuck on this Titanic door saving myself. And dude ends it with a vomiting emoji. And certain individuals will say it's not the description, it's the fact that you're 5'10". You know who those types are. Hello Redditors of the internet, Noble Xenon here, and welcome to r/NiceGuys part 89. Let's get started. So, this individual says, I am not the issue. She's in love with a dude that only has one arm. I thought this girl and I had a connection, but apparently not. She's instead in love with one of her friends that only has one arm. How am I supposed to take this? I'm literally doing worse than some dude with one friggin' arm? This has brought me to a breaking point, and I don't think I can continue moving forward, thinking of ending it all. My goodness, you don't have to take it that far. And you think that he's somehow inferior because he has one arm? He's just as capable of love as you are, probably more considering the types of comments you're making. And someone comments nice guys being single-handedly put in their place by just normal dudes. Single-handedly, huh? So, he's a responsible adult who has his shit together. That makes your coochie dry. I understand. You need a man with felonies that sells and will slap you in the mouth from time to time. I understand. Everyone has their preference. The typical girls only want bad guys argument. Just makes no sense. Good friend is late 30s, in shape, makes over $300,000 a year, has a condo overlooking a great downtown. He gets consistently ghosted, ignored for days, or is told after a date or two that it isn't working. Modern women are broken. Now I thought you nice guys swore that good looks and lots of money is everything to these women, and now you say they're broken because it's not all about the money? What is even going on with these nice guys anymore? And now we have a senior level engineer with a 6-figure salary. Even more money, here we go. Haha, well, you don't need to tell me that. I gave up my 20s to land myself in the job I'm in right now. I'm a senior level engineer with a 6-figure salary, no debt, I work out 3 days a week, I'm active with hobbies and interests, but guess what? What? I'm not close enough to being Brad Pitt, so I'm overlooked. All that nonsense about working hard, getting a good career, etc., and you'll have no problem getting a wife if you put yourself out there. All of it is now completely false and doesn't mean anything. So what you are saying is true, that guys are being measured a lot on surface things like how do they look and how much can they spend. You'll get no argument from me. If everyone who didn't look like Brad Pitt got overlooked, then a lot more men would be single. And how Deanie says, get rich and buff and you will 100% get women to like you is a thing another single guy told you. Why are you mad at women for a lie another man told you? They think it's some kind of secret, some kind of hack that automatically attracts all kinds of women. Yet they never work on that key little thing called personality. Hey there, how's your day going? Hi, it's going okay, thanks for asking. That's good to hear. I was actually hoping to chat with you for a bit if you have the time. I'm not sure I have the time, to be honest. I'm pretty busy with work and other stuff. I understand. I don't want to take up too much of your time, but I just wanted to get to know you better. Maybe we could grab a coffee sometime. I appreciate the offer, but I don't really have time for dating right now. That's okay, I understand. I wasn't necessarily asking you out on a date, just wanted to get to know you better as a person, but you're not interested, that's totally fine. Sorry, I didn't mean to come across as rude or dismissive, it's just that I had some bad experiences with guys in the past, and I'm not really looking to open up to anyone right now. I totally get it. I've had my fair share of bad experiences too, but I promise you, I'm not like those other guys. I just thought it would be nice to get to know each other better. Here we go. Everything was looking pretty good, and now here's the I'm not like other guys. I appreciate that, but I think I need some time to myself right now. Maybe we could talk again in the future? I think if you actually appreciated the offer, you'd go out on a date with me, but you clearly don't appreciate the offer. I'm so tired of you women who never want to go out with me. I can't be nicer than this. Alright buddy, that's where I'm gonna end our chat. Take care. I'm sorry, just because you're being nice doesn't mean that you're entitled to a date. You were being respectful at first, and she was being respectful back, which is pretty much all you can expect. She respectfully declined the offer, so the best thing you can do at this moment is just move on with your life. And this next one thinks American women ain't it. Bro, you up? I'm up now. Christy, I just realized something. I need to date a foreign woman. These American women just ain't it. Why? I don't know. It's just that American women's standards are very high and unrealistic. I gotta be 6 foot, make $100,000 a year for them to even look my way. I gotta have a 9-incher, drive an expensive car, and live this lavish life. I've seen too many times a foreign woman don't even give an F about that. There are people out there with boyfriends that don't meet those requirements though, you just gotta find the right one. But it ain't about finding the right one in this day and age. Social media has clouded a lot of women's judgment on what a guy should be. It ain't about a guy actually being a compassionate person to them no more than they rather have a person with all this money buy them things, use their money on them. There's no real love anymore. You ask a woman what they have to bring to the table and they can't even form a sentence. All they have to give is coochie, nothing else. They expect men nowadays to provide them with everything and not bring the same energy they want men to bring them. That's why I'm probably gonna be single for years. I don't want to be with someone who all they have to offer is coochie. I want someone who actually cares about my feelings, my mental, ask how my day is going, actually care about me. That's just something that doesn't really exist nowadays. It's why I hate sharing my feelings, because I'm considered weak if I open up about how I feel, my demons and my emotions, my trauma, or simply my thoughts. Hey, if you're enjoying this video, then why not like, subscribe, and hit the little notification bell? I saw a video a while ago, and the guy asked the woman if she was in a relationship. She said yeah, and proceeded to say how she's cheated on him multiple times and he doesn't even know, and had the audacity to say she still loved him. Then that's an issue with that woman in particular. It's not an issue with all women. I would probably off myself if I was the boyfriend randomly scrolling through Instagram just to see my own girlfriend talking about how she's getting banged out by other dudes while in a relationship. But don't you think many guys have been acting like that for the longest time ever? Many guys just want to F, and you've mentioned before that you don't want anything serious. There are guys that act like that and women that act like that too. It's just maybe to attract more than just a woman with nothing else to offer than her body, you'd have to give her more than just heart. And the women you are talking about that can't form a sentence when asked what they can offer to the table, either there's something wrong with them actually, or she doesn't want to offer anything to the guy that is asking the question, therefore he never hears of what she has to offer. If she wants the guy, she will let him know. Trust me. Don't worry, there are plenty of good women out there. You just have to look. You just have to look and not assume that all women have ridiculous standards just because a few of them do. Also, don't assume that foreign women are going to be the solution to all of your relationship problems. Women, you're so adorable, but you're too nice for me. Why can't I get a gentleman? Take that mess out of here. Oh wait, I bet you're one of those nice guys. Laughing and clown emoji. Just a witness of the constant nonsense, winky face. And now why can't I find an actual woman to talk to? Sick of OF and sellers. So, I'm 42, male, and I think I'm fairly normal. I'm straight and I get along with females more than males. Always have. I'm respectful and I can hold a good conversation without needing to talk about sex. Don't get me wrong, I love a good time. I'm not embarrassed easily, but every time I see a post by a lady asking to chat, I click their profile because they look or sound nice, and it's always the same. Their whole body is out, OF accounts. How about normal women wanting to chat? I don't want to pay money to chat to a lady. I have no intention of sending a nude pic over and over, asking for some pics in return. Again, no problem with that, but at least let's talk first. It's so frustrating that every nice lady that posts for friends and chatting ultimately ends up being fake and wanting followers on OF. I want a normal friend to chat to. I have come to the conclusion that all women have decided that they can only make money off their bodies and have decided to go on OF. Gone are the times of talking and feeling chemistry for the enjoyment of it. It's all about the money now, angry emoji. I have a very serious question for you. Have you tried a place other than Reddit? And this next one claims to be one of the kindest dudes ever. Resigned to the fact that I'm going to be single forever despite being one of the nicest, kindest, and most romantic dudes ever. And the reply, I'm being so serious. There's probably something else wrong with you that you need to work on. These nice guys need some serious help. Instead of reflecting on what could be the actual problem, they just blame it on others and give up. Honestly, not the way to go about things. And now for this next one, LinkedIn of all places has nice guys. This is getting ridiculous. Hi, LinkedIn has shown me your profile several times, and I've taken a good look at your bio, and I'm very interested in the field you're in, and since we both have that vision for our careers, can we connect more? I wish you a wonderful day. Thank you. Hi, nice to meet you. I'm happy to discuss anything marketing related. Unfortunately, my career has been punctuated by several layoffs, so I've been out of work for several weeks now. Marketing is a hard field sometimes. Yeah, it can be tough out there, especially in this economy. You're welcome. I think meeting on LinkedIn is a fate. I think our jobs are very similar, so LinkedIn recommended you to me, right? Yeah, but you're acting like this is some kind of divine intervention. Possibly. LinkedIn also looks at if we have connections in common. As you said, that's the same. We can be friends here. I'm very interested in your work experience, which is where I can build my study. Hi. Great start to the day. I noticed when I checked my LinkedIn that I didn't get a reply from you. Are you just not on here often? Or maybe you just don't go on LinkedIn as often as I do. I thought we could add a common contact to keep in touch over time to make it easier for us to learn. How's that? Hi, I'm afraid that I don't use LinkedIn as often as many, but this is a good way to keep in contact. My reply time may not be great, but I like to compartmentalize my interactions, haha. Apologies for not replying. It doesn't matter, you are a beautiful and skilled woman. It doesn't matter if you reply slowly, but I'm afraid I can't see it. LOL, let's add a WhatsApp. No thanks, I'd rather keep things professional on LinkedIn, but I appreciate the invite. How can you refuse a handsome man? Who gave you the courage? Oh wow, I'm afraid you have the wrong idea. I'm not interested in anything of the sort from you. Have a great evening and goodbye. I have no wrong idea, just ask how you can refuse such a handsome man. I did say I was surprised that this was coming in from LinkedIn, but considering what we saw on LinkedIn lunatics, now I'm not surprised. And for this next one, find a nice guy for a change. Someone replied to you. I hear you. He is bad for you and your friend is right to dislike him. He have hurt your feelings. What I want you to do is just stop thinking of him. He isn't the one for you. I don't get why girls like to the pain themselves by being with a guy who's bad. Find a nice guy for a change, someone who you would love and trust. It's not all black and white if leaves you. What do you think of this reply? Your answer will be hidden, so be honest. I'm gonna be honest with you, I find this reply very confusing. A little bit of punctuation wouldn't hurt. And you say it's not all black and white, yet explain the nice guys who think that nice equals date. And for this next one, I'll be 90 before that happens. Imagine this. It's gonna be hard to imagine, but just think about it. Finding a butch that can have a fully open, healthy line of communication that will allow you to accept her flaws and accept yours while you grow together. I'll be 90 before it happens, because that shit's dead. First, I think you meant to spell bitch but really meant woman. That's number one. Number two is, what are you projecting? Cause my definition of a bitch can either be a man or a woman. Inability to communicate isn't exclusive to one or the other. Actually, it's pretty equally shared. And third, when a person places blame on anyone else besides themselves, even down to taking accountability and shared determinability, that might be part of the issue. Remember, if it's everyone else and never me might be the common denominator. If you think everyone else is being an a-hole, then you might need to take a good look at yourself. And now watch out, this next one is the total package. Hey my beautiful queen, I love your pics. I can definitely see myself spoiling you and making you a happier woman. I hope you can handle that. Hee hee. Once you're mine, your life is no longer the same. I'm a real man, and once you experience that, your expectations and standards are going to good up. Plus, I'm romantic AF. Have you ever been with a man that's the total package? Here I am. What's up? Wow, the total package, huh? You're a real man as opposed to what? A fake man? Public service announcement. Girls don't say you're too nice because they actually think that about you. They say it because you go batshit when rejected. They just don't know how to handle rejection because they think they're entitled to the woman of their dreams. This is why I think they might also mean you're being fake nice rather than too nice. They know what you're after, nice guys. And now men only want one thing, and it's free. Everything men want from women costs nothing, and women say that's too much to ask for. It's pretty bad out there in this modern hellscape of the dating world for us young guys. It's not worth it anymore. I'd say it's bad for everyone for different reasons, but you only want to think about yourselves. If you're in the younger age of millennials, you experience both ends of the shift. Incel cracks me up. It's used so young men invest more in women and think less of themselves. I know plenty like myself. Betted over 30 women in my 20s, more than that if you consider things outside that. What else do you think betted means exactly? Went through a major mental change during the last half of those years, along with a culture shift making dating not worth it. It's too risky and not worth the required investment anymore for multiple reasons. What's happened since? Stopped going to bars, been entirely sober for 3 years, got a good degree, in great shape, great credit score, decent career, no debt, 4 years of savings. A female tainted by modernity would have sabotaged all of that and possibly my entire life. I'm convinced you'd have to move as far out into the countryside, into the smallest town to find a female who's interested in masculine nature, raising a family, lacking an insatiable lust just for attention, etc. You're acting as if women are just leeches. You're acting like if modernity is this parasite that latches onto women, and that infected women go to men with the sole purpose of trying to extract all money and resources possible from them. My dude, what are you on about? I am that kind of man, but in reality, women break me down to where I cannot express myself in that manner because first they'll mock it, second they'll claim it's fake, and third they'll diminish and disregard me for the rude and obnoxious guy that'll treat her wrong. I guess that's the next step in the so-called modern parasite. They'll break the men down. Oh my god. Watch this if you are a nice guy. Why do girls always date less attractive guys? Free presentation. I'm gonna guess this is one of those pickup artist things. They swear they can turn the nice guy into the Rizzler if you just give him a couple bucks. And I know you have to give them a couple bucks because they'll say free presentation, but then they'll try to upsell you. And now we go to Twitter for this next one, home of brain dead takes. A woman tweets, "The amount of bullying I have to go through every day from, quote, men on the internet is insane. Every day I'm told to off myself or other hurtful things just for being a woman empowered by her body and simply existing on the same planet as these men. And it's gotten so much worse." And of course, the nice guy replies, "And the men that don't do this always get overlooked by women because women always go for the bad boy and then moan about men." And who said she went for the bad boy? By the way, context for this one, this is a tweet by a sex worker with 500,000 followers detailing the abuse that she receives on a daily basis and noting that since becoming pregnant that abuse has worsened because those men perceive her as being even more vulnerable. This dude responded with the most classic nice guy response. Wow. I also debated this with him and he attacked me, called me some things, etc. Honestly, there's no point in debating these individuals. It's like debating a troll. Oh, here's a Reddit comment. "Apparently he's too smart for dumb hot woman. It reminds me of when I was young. We used to have these great parties after our gigs, and this one girl would show up. She was cool, pretty, and I kept doing my best to impress her. She always kinda gave me the cold shoulder until one night she came over and sat down next to me and we started casually talking. This poor girl was so friggin' stupid it made me hurt, and I understand that she always gave me the cold shoulder because literally every smart quip or comment I used to try and impress her went completely over her head. She is exactly the kind of person who would have made one of those comments. She has 5 children last time I checked." Those females. They all do this to all the good honest men from age 20 to 40 and only date the scumbags. 30 years later, the wrinkles come and body count is over 200. They scream, "Where are all the good men?" Laughing emojis. So funny, hilarious. This was found on a Charlie's Angels reel on Instagram, by the way. These nice guys are starting to sound like a broken record at this point. It's like they took one look at nice girls and assumed that all women were like that. Alright, we go to Tinder for this next one. We have a 20-year-old self-employed builder who's just 19 miles away. You all want someone who's caring and kind, who will treat you like a princess and show you off, but only if he's 6'2" upwards, built like a brick shithouse, plays rugby and drives a Merc. In the end, you settle for someone who leaves you in tears when you could have just gave the fat lad a chance. You'd be surprised at how well you'd be treated if you dropped your standards that little bit. But yet again, what do I know? I'm just a fat lad on a hopeless mission to find myself a missus. I'm 6'1" as well. Shrugging emoji. I see. Women have changed their height requirements just for you. Just 1 inch too short. For this next one, I'm priceless. I'm also effed up right now, so if I don't make any sense, that's why. Alright, we'll keep that in mind then. There is nothing more worthless than an ugly. Right, that's what I'm telling you, ugly. Better start acting like a man to add value. I can be better and change and become amazing in every way, but you are stuck being ugly and having sexual energy. You will always be just a body to men, not worth faithfulness, not worth anything but one thing. Sucks to be you, and I know I'm valuable, don't worry. I know I'm priceless. You might not be the only one who's effed up here. If you think you're so powerful and she's so worthless, then why do you insist on continuing this conversation? Here's another nice guy who wants to treat women like a queen, even though people just want to be treated like equal partners. Hi princess, I'm your new daddy. You like nasty degrading men, but you need a real man. Are you there, honey? What? I know you don't really like misogynist. Why you pretend you enjoy that? I would treat you like a queen, you friggin' dummy. Starting a conversation with, hi princess, I'm your new daddy is insane. But then you'd say you treat her like a queen, so what is going on here? Just block this individual, honestly. You don't need to speak with such Redditors. I love being single. Same. I don't. For real, it's so peaceful. Honestly, there is no shame in being single. Nothing wrong with that. It's a choice that you make. It doesn't hurt anyone. But apparently this nice guy doesn't think so. Die single then, skull emoji. My dude, why you gotta be so aggressive with that LMAO? Cause you're fine as hell. Gentlemen like myself don't get the chance we deserve, so I gotta say some shit to get your attention. Otherwise, you'll think I'm just trying to F, and that's mainly why you probably enjoy being single. You just haven't found someone who gives life itself another meaning. Heart emoji. My dude, she is not under any kind of obligation to pay attention to you. For this next one, nothing failed you. You're still just at the beginning of things with me. You never been with me. You never hooked up with me. You never been with me. Yeah, you already said that. You never even gave me a chance. You just quit me like some quitter. Oh no, not a quitter. You can't be saying things like that. You give up before you've even started. You defeat your own self. You being with me is a blessing for your life. You never allow it to come to you. You never let me give it to you like how I've always wanted and show you this love I have in me for you. And if you felt it, you would be so happy. You would think that this life is so good it's a dream. I want to show you with my actions how much I love you. You need to give me a chance. Again, she is not under any obligations to give you a chance. I actually want to get to know you. It's you who quits, and you who runs away. You and I could have so much more if you would only listen to me. You and I could have a relationship. Wow, the reason why you're crying is because whenever I try to give you love and come be with you, you push me away, and you push away your blessings, and God is telling you in your heart that you are gonna fail because of that. You have failed because of that, and you will always be a quitter unless you change that and give me a chance. Until you stop running away and try me out, you're never gonna know how much greater your life will be. With about 47,100 emojis. You don't need nearly that many, first of all, and second of all, you're acting as if you yourself are a blessing from God, trying to make it seem like if she is rejecting destiny if she rejects you. Which, no, just no. And now we got ourselves a rich guy. I met you tonight. I think you did a wonderful job. You look beautiful and enchanting. You caught my eye. I'm very proud of you. Being a new opportunity, I'm a very extremely popular and influential businessman in the community. If you want to spend time with me or meet me, I would think that would be a positive thing for both of us. Good luck with your career if we never meet again, but I think there is something here. By the way, I am on the world's top 10 in professional vehicle and yacht rappers. They only call me if they want the best. If you want the best, he'll call me too. I really love to meet you. I enjoyed your show, and I have a show to show you. Only in the respected way, of course. I will not send you another message, cause this is your child for a man of your dream. Be there you answer or you don't, and I will be on my way. I don't F around with other women. What? I am utterly baffled, confused, perplexed, and bewildered. But above all that, I'm concerned. And for this next one, being a decent guy, just get ignored. Good morning, how's your week going so far? I'm sure you have all the boys chasing you and blowing up your inbox, but I hope you notice me and that I hear back from you, and then maybe we can discuss about catching up and you riding my face to your heart's content. Whoa, okay. Look forward to having a chat. Till next time, waves. What the hell? Why do boys, and I mean boys because y'all ain't men, think it's okay to send women significantly younger than them explicit messages? Where the hell's your respect? Would you say that to a stranger on the street? I think not. Jesus Christ. So that's a no, I guess? You guess. I think it's pretty clear. Look, I'm just staying on here till the end of the premium membership, so might as well say what I really mean and want, cause being a decent guy just get ignored and unanswered for 3 months. Be a D and get mostly no's and messages like you complaining guys aren't treating you well and a few yeses, so being a D obviously works. A few yeses, for some reason I really doubt that. And now, why I'm always gonna be single is cause I'm strongly independent, own a home, multiple vehicles, and not struggling. Women go for the weak, lazy ass, drive a POS, no job guy. Sorry, that's not me. Strongly men like me need a very strong woman. They're literally nice guys saying the opposite of you. That women only go after the guys who have a nice house, multiple vehicles, lots of money, and strong. What is even going on with these nice guys anymore? And for this next one, I've gone out of my way to help females who I thought were good friends just for them to turn around and forget I exist. I will never help any of them again. As a matter of fact, I don't think I'll ever go out of my way to help any females in the future either. I just get used and tossed aside because of the real man that I am. Never forget those who do things to help you in your times of need, because the next time you need their help again, they may not be there to help you. By the way, this quote is not meant to be for your nice guy fantasies. I helped females, where is my free coochie? I guess you and the last guy must think women only go after fake males, whatever that means. And for this last one, he's decent, friendly, and easygoing, but only if you answer within 2 hours. Hello, my dear, am from this place, looking seriously for a decent, honest relation, even marriage. Am so-and-so, is my real name, USA citizen, Portuguese, born in Europe, single, no vices, decent, honest man, friendly, easygoing. Why do you accepted my friendship? What do you think you are, queen? You read my massage message and did not answer. Not class, not nice, no culture, neither education. This dude's use of caps confuses me. He started off in all caps, but as soon as he went into nice guy mode, it's all lowercase. Usually, nice guys who use all caps use it when they're angry, but I guess this nice guy is a little bit different. Anyway, I'd like to thank all of my patrons, especially Amethyst Phoenix, Cranjus McBiscuitbull, Dark Garden, J. Demby twice, Catalin Cormendi, Mike Hawk, Hold Up, Nightcrawler, Stormcloud the Wolf, Zoe Horsham, and Vicmeister 1999. You can join in the link below, and if you enjoyed the video, feel free to like, subscribe, turn on notifications, and comment if you have something interesting to say.